so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Boston Celtics.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And shifting focus, both teams are a little lighter tonight, so let's see who's out with an injury.
The Celtics feeling it right now. I mean, Tatum is a difference maker for them, obviously, but without him, you lose the versatility, you lose the length. That's a tough break, Shaq.
Yeah, next man up. We say it all the time because injuries are the unfortunate reality.
That was deep.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
We've got John Collins. Ball is out there with Smith. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Forte in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's P. Give him 8. Left side, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets trail by 6. Ball with it. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Porzingis with a screen on ball. He passes to Porzingis. The rebound by Forte. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Pass the ball. Back to Collins. For 3, Smith hits the trifecta. Smith's got 9.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's P. Pounded by Ball. P. No good again that time. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Ball outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the middle. Another basket for Charlotte.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Sharp, he's checked in for Boston. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Smith passes to Ball. Pass to Collins. Smith outside. To the wing, right side. Ball finds Miller. Smith outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by P. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Porzingis passes to Sharp. Porzingis sets a screen, releases, and the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Going inside.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Ball. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Brandon Miller.
And he's had a rough past 5.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ball outside. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Miller on the wing. Pass to Forte. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now one on Ball. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. He realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Clemens is checked in for Charlotte. Giddey comes in for Ball.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Charlotte again missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Jackson Davis, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And with plenty of time left, that's...
Called Hornets.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Hornets coach as he addressed his team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On the floor for Boston, Jaylen Brown is out there with Sharp. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis, and it's Ellis in at the 2.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Here's P, hounded by Ball. Here's Jackson Davis, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. 6-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's P, hounded by Ball. P passes to Champagny. Here's P. Back to Brown. Here's the three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Ball passes to Miller from the arc. They get the rebound. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's P. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Free throw line jumper. Ball outside. Takes a 3. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Here's P. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Up top Ball. Pass to Smith. Rebounded by Champagny. Boston leading by 3. There's a minute 17 left to play in the 4th quarter. On the take, P. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller finds Ball. Pass to Forte. Miller outside. And here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Miller to tie it up. No luck on that one.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's P. Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Ball. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th. Miller outside. The 3. Rebounded by Champagny. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
For 3, Collins. He can't hit that time. And so it's Boston with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.